If someone tells me, don't worry, the river caught fire, I'm immediately asking one question. How? Because rivers are made of water. They're literally the one thing that's supposed to stop fires. Well, not this one. Back in 1969, the Cuyahoga River in Ohio had become so polluted that it was basically more oil than river. Decades of factories dumping waste had coated the surface with thick layers of flammable chemicals. Which is already a sentence that should never exist. Then one day, a passing train sparked something on the water. And the rivers caught fire. Imagine looking outside and seeing flames floating downstream. At that point, I'm not calling the fire department. I'm calling whoever thought dumping chemicals into a river was a good business strategy. Now here's the weird part. This wasn't even the first time it happened. The Cuyahoga River had caught fire multiple times before. People had become so used to it that earlier fires barely made national news. Think about that. A burning river was considered normal. But the 1969 fire changed everything. Pictures and reports spread across the country, becoming a symbol of just how bad industrial pollution had become. Public outrage exploded, and suddenly people were demanding real environmental protections. And it actually worked. The disaster helped inspire major environmental reforms, including the creation of the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency and the passage of the Clean Water Act a few years later. Today, the Cuyahoga River is dramatically cleaner, with fish and wildlife returning to areas that once looked completely lifeless. Which honestly feels like the greatest comeback story ever told by a river. Because if your water has to go through a redemption arc, something went very, very wrong in the first place.